Well, hello YouTubers. Well, today this is the project. We got two lilacs here. I'm going to put a mulch bed around them, and I'm going to show you guys how to make a mulch bed. Things you'll need for this project are a wheelbarrow, a rock rake, and a spade. Alright. Now, of course, with anything, the first thing you need to do is figure out where you want to start at. And I'm not real sure where I want to start this project at. I know where I want to end it at. So, we'll try to find somewhere to set this camera. Well, let's not do that yet. But first we're going to teach you guys how to get your spade into the ground to make your beds nice and pretty. Alright, this is where I want to go. I'm going to start right over here. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's some tall grass there. That's my mow line. Okay, I didn't weed eat around these this time, which normally if I'm going to do a bed, I wouldn't want to weed eat around it, because I want to know exactly where I mow. So as you can see, we got a little bit of an angle here that I miss with the mower. So you're just going to put the spade in the ground. You want to keep the shovel head of it straight up and down. You kick it into the ground. Put your foot behind it. That way you're not ruining your edge as you're going. Tilt the thing back. And lift up, and that comes out your dirt. And you just put your shovel head right up against your last mark. Keep it up and down. Ouch. Bust your knuckles. That's important. You got to make sure that you do that. Put your foot behind it. Rock it back. It's real simple. And you just keep on going. You just keep moving right along where you want that to be. Now you don't have to get the grass all the way out right now. We're going to do that later. You just get down in there and bend it up. Okay? And you just keep pushing along that line. Alright. Now, I'm going to set the camera off to the side here. Actually, I'm just going to stop the camera for now. I'm going to finish this part up, and then I'll show you the next part of it, okay? Alrighty, YouTubers, we're back. Let me show you here. I mean, you can clearly see the line of where I dug. But we'll put you in the hole here. You want your edge almost straight up and down. As you can see, you just booyah, booyah, booyah. But that's what you want. All the grass is going to come out. You can see it's, a little bit of a, then it comes out a little bit more back in and out to the fence. Nice flowy pattern. I like to follow the edges of the bushes and stuff to where I kind of use them to guide myself around them. Doesn't you have to go up a little higher to see the leaves and everything. But you want it to be nice and thick into the ground. Nice deep crisp cut. Nice thick trench. That trench is probably the most important part. And the next step, well, of course, I didn't show you pulling the clumps out. I mean, as you cut them out, they break apart, and you just pull them out and throw them in your wheelbarrow. I took 3 wheelbarrow loads out, and next step is going to be pretty easy. Better show you that. You're going to use a spade again, because most of this work is spade work. And there's people that call this different things. I don't know what the correct term is for it. But you're going to need to be on your butt. Okay. Now if I can get the camera situated right, you're going to put that spade right underneath that grass. Right underneath those roots. You see those roots there? You just put it right up there, and then you're going to kick it. And use leverage. Pull your clump out. Throw it in the wheelbarrow. And that's what you got. You just move on over. And I'm sorry, I can't really see my screen to know if I'm getting a good shot or not. But you just keep kicking it. Pull it back. You can even kick it some more after you pull it back if you want. And lift up. And that'll pull your clump of grass out. And you just keep doing that. You just keep doing that until you get all the grass out. It's pretty simple. Doesn't take a whole lot of time. I mean, I'm taking a little longer right now because of the camera. But, you know, when you got both hands on it, it doesn't take a whole lot of time. Now some of that, like what's right up there by the fence, I'm going to have to pull by hand. Because I don't want to hurt the fence. That's all there is to this step. You just go all the way through there and get all that turf out of there. And I'll come back when this is done. Okay, YouTubers, we're back. And I'm going to show you the next step. But first, let's go ahead and show you all the grass out. Nice and pretty. All the grass is out. And the next step's where you're going to want the rock rake. So, if I can see the screen here, you're just going to put the rock rake down and you're going to move it back and forth to kind of fill in the low spots. Move the loose dirt around from the top and just fill in the low. Now you want to keep your nice pretty edge there. You know, you don't want to get dirt up in there. And like right here, here's a little bit of a rough spot. You just tap it in and then rake it back and forth. I only got one hand, so I can't do it right now. But you're just going to rake it back and forth, get that clumpy spot leveled down a little bit, and then just take your rake and move it to kind of fill in that low spot with the loose dirt. That's really all this part takes. This part doesn't even take but maybe 5 minutes. Usually with a small bed it's less than a minute. But you want to get it somewhat level. That way your cloth will sit there nice and level. If you want a mound or whatever, then do a mound. You'll just have to play with your cloth a little bit more than someone that has a level one. And we're going to stop here, and I'm going to get this leveled out quick, and then we'll put the paper down. Bye. Okay, YouTubers, we got the landscaping cloth almost all the way down. Just got a little bit of a spot there to clean up or fit in. But you want to go all the way through the bed, you know, side to side, cover to cover, edge to edge. And of course, as always, you want to keep your nice pretty edge in there. I got a little spot there I need to fill in too. But the next step is to add the mulch. Woohoo! Okay, YouTubers, I got it done a couple of weeks ago, but just never finished it. That's what it looks like when all the mulch is in. Pretty much the same as what it always, or what it's looked like since I cut it, but it's not that hard. You just put you cut your edge, clean it all out, put your paper down, put the mulch in, and you're done. It's probably been mowed twice since it's been done. So I mean, you can see it's holding up fairly good as far as the edge goes. Might have to do a little better job of trimming, but for what I want, that's what it is. Nice, neat, clean, and easy. Bye.